I guess, how do you explain that third period?
I don't know that answer. A pretty good solid 2 periods. Obviously gave ourselves an opportunity to win a hockey game, an important hockey game. And, to see it transpire the way that it did in the third, it's hard to articulate. I don't have the answers.
Did you consider taking a timeout after they scored that second one?
We took different timeouts. There was a couple fake timeouts. We had a couple TV timeouts. And, at the end of the day, you still want to save that timeout for the end if you needed it. And, 1 goal, 2 goals, we still had the lead. But we just never had that pushback that we wanted to see.
Maybe for you, Brianne, is this just a lack of resiliency from this team?
No, I don't think so. I think our attitude the whole time was let's push back. We didn't find it tonight. I think there was some, missing habits earlier in the game that we just kind of let slip, and I think it caught up to us. I think just our details needed to be a lot better, and there's no excuse for that result.
Did you consider any point to put injuries in?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a Gwen thing. A couple deflected it off us, a couple that we primary assisted. So at the end of the day, that wasn't going through our minds. It was just we had a moment and multiple moments to find our rhythm again, and as Jenny said, get back to the details that were giving us success in the first 2 periods. We got ourselves into penalty trouble. That's never advantageous. So we just really played into their hand. They're a desperate hockey team. They played it. We've been talking about this style of play here at this time of the season. Who wants it more? And in that third period, obviously they elevated to a level that we didn't match.
Disappointing or frustrating is something like this when you're fighting for a playoff spot and you saw what happened last season down the stretch.
Well, the industry is that. That's what pro hockey is, and we know it's going to be a fight to the end. That's not lost on any of us at this table or anyone in our room. We're well aware. It's disappointing, certainly tonight. It was an opportunity that we let slip through our hands, but, we got to find a way, and that's just the reality of this job. The season's not over. We've got opportunity in front of us. We got to make sure this one settles in the right way and we learn from it. And we got to hold ourselves to a better standard. We got to start figuring out how to play for each other and really earn these wins in these key games.
Rebecca, is there any feeling in the room after 2 periods that we've got this one in the bag almost, letting up at all? Do you sense that?
No, I think that we all want to make the playoffs, and we're going to push every single game, every period to try to give ourselves the best chance to do that. And I think that within the group, we all care a lot, and we wanted to win this game, and it's a disappointing outcome. But within our group, we have confidence in everyone that we can achieve that.
How tough is it to spend that much time in that third period on the penalty kills? And you're trying to generate offense, but getting so many penalties and being at a disadvantage. Is that hard to turn around?
Yeah, but those penalties are penalties. So that's on us to make sure we're not taking those penalties. And, of course it's hard, but you're not getting any rhythm. You're not getting, lines going. You're not getting momentum. You're having to defend. But that was on us.
What's the message going forward?
We got to dig. We got to dig, and we got to find another gear for ourselves and another level. This is a great team. We see it. We see it so often. We saw it in 2 periods today. It's staying in the course for 60, and the consistency piece has been something we've talked a lot about this year. And it's scorched us here tonight again. And it's been in other games where we felt the same thing, where all of a sudden 1 period gets tilted. It's unfortunate because it shouldn't be happening this late in the season. We should have a better grasp of it, but it's on us to find it and find it quick. And you know what? This is the group that can do it, and we just got to stay. We got to stay together. These are the moments that can easily tear you apart, and then the rest of the season could be challenging. But that's not this group. This group, we need to reset. We got to figure out what went wrong, and we got to figure out what is making us great and how do we stay with it for the whole duration of the game.
As players, over the next few days, how do you bounce back things before Saturday's game?
I think it's something that, we're used to as pros. We're going to take care of our bodies, get some good practices in, and be ready to hit the road for St. Louis. I think you have to turn the page pretty quick in this league, and we'll do just that.